Premo atie mamunyina mama kwa ba de ba UTV subraso sense mawdo aye saka ya boabo na ye de beso mu se awie bre maka kase bo e wo UTV so ye de aseda e ma this way chocolate drink e Ghana koko ne ye de aye ede aya no ambi best point savings and loans and best assurance special ice natural mineral water and drinks awodo de kan bi ne omobo michidom and some no de dimo akotini ebi enie wo asante mantem no so afo hwe akwan akwantimpon so akiremu se aban behwe ama akwan ase yetimi ye ewie ne be ye wie ate yensa efiri ho oso afo hwe abo ade nipa so ade atodwa akiremu ese Ghana ye pese ye gisi ye kon so ebe fom agudie tuo anasa mramadwuma ewa bibrem ene empo ewiase afana nyina amapanyi dada John Dramani Mahama asan ahyebo biem de atodwa se oba okada no behwe amamra abebata ho abirikro na mu so eye electronic vehicles no bemanaba na Ghana fo enyamu chefe ni adehye bi akasa wono mutwa sini edeto abaye ni mu se won fa sini twa so enhwema akwansra dwumedie enkoso ye ewo Ghana ha ensamuno obi ka wo do hwe ba kontem akuaji wakode magepenie amede ba besomo afensamuno enchiremu eni Onimonya for Francis asenso boachi wono ene wosoafo hwe akwani akwantimpo so ene wakasa de atudwa se aban no afas ne bu se ekwan ayeye wo Ghana ha se nyina no obehwe aye ameye wie ni ate ensefunu ebeboa ma akobadie akoso wano
Minister for Roads and Highways, Onumunyamfo Francis Asenso Boachi Edaso, Ewa Asante Mantema, Wobo Apro, na Washe Akwanya Hodra contractor for Ewa Suamo, Edi Juma, Baby Suamo, Efriso, Nano, and Edinco Piemo, Ewa Bonure, and Patamonum, Eye Quabri is, Mainsinimo Ewa Sante Mantema, Nano, and Watcher say, a new money nina, a buying Adiama contract, Sir Omunyano, a idea, why Swafwedi, one in the penny for Ebe Shese, contractor Bia Oye Jume Biano, Obit Mayene Jume Ye, Sedabaya, Ghana for mu esu so omakwan enya no omoso ebetimi enya akwan papa afaso odi asanwe etudwa ewo bonwire ahemfie emra okochia bonwire hene nana boache ansa the second one ne mpanyimfo
Kenya ase to bonwire we sa kwan ye kwan ya ehia pa se mo behwe a free Kenya ase no e be fa brim e be fa ntoa e fa bria probo ye ko Bonwe, more money, Bonwe, the economic importance of Bonwe in the country. Hana, inte, if we. And I can't also know, yeah, if I could see kind the Bremu, so a woman who think ever snack on off, and vice versa, especially tracks a cutter loader, and normal free port tema, and the best snack on the journey at the other. And who has on the Fakuni, and on the Buama, yeah, easy congestion, a massive main towns. It's a road that we pa. Now they are not who say so far the contractor no buy and some our canning machines are also be a juma. HS or Bergman. No a local contractor. Merciano free. Now the next for do buy no a baby no there can say the person a Ghana a new Ghana Ghana contractors and a year juma. It's in Banam Bay who's a Ghanaian contractor a year juma sa. Na me niaji. Na ese se me encourage you no. Manitimi ye adwuma kese ne settlement no mo ane se omommoa e ma adwuma ne nkoso na Ghana ye yie no nyese bi nya aban ko a ye ntimani fo nso yo wa asede ne mo na enwie
eno achi bonwire hene nana bobie ansa autoso miero so ekasai
me penso no hu se ye kwan ye aban ya wo ne ti aban on na ehwe ene wo mo ya papa amto eduantoa ede bebo na no yi afi aban bonre de higher kese ni yako the coins aban nti tie na nto se de ni ye na mo se ni
Osafo hwensa senior board ani paso yon mwenyafo Samuel Abujenapo na wode atudwa se Ghana aban ni pelifo eye adwuma dendende ye behwe ama amramodwuma se ye gold tu anasa de be no Ghana ha se bedamu sonko aye number 1 ewo Africa empo ani wiase afana nyina wode nsewe atudwa ebra na national policy dialogue of women in mining ekoso ewo enkran
is the leading foreign exchange earning sector of our country. Far surpasses petroleum, far surpasses timber, far surpasses any other commodity, which is an anchor of the Ghanaian national economy. And indeed, the mining sector's contribution to our GDP, our ratio of the GDP of Ghana, is huge. And so what that means is that our sector is a very important one, and it contributes significantly to the Ghanaian national economy. Working around the clock to make Ghana the mining hub of Africa, where all mining-related activities will be centered, from exploration or prospecting to mining itself to value addition, which is in the case of oxide smelting, refinery, in the case of gold refining, and of course even the downstream industry. All of it will be centered here in Ghana. And also to make sure that Ghana becomes the center for research and development when it comes to the mining sector. As you may be aware, research and development is a major component of every robust mining industry anywhere in the world. So is it that we are also working a formula to make Ghana the financial hub when it comes to mining. Inclusivity, inclusion, fairness, justice, and broadening the spectrum of participation is absolutely important. And that is why I believe the Women in Mining in Ghana Association, the work you are doing, the advocacy role you are playing, the synergy you are building, and all the effort you are making to ensure that these core values of the industry, inclusivity, fairness, justice, and broadening the participation of the industry, is absolutely commendable, and government is determined to partner you in this noble undertaking.
If you speak to UMAT, they go into the communities, and UMAT is doing very well now, having the girls come out. But you will tell them, I have some of the ladies here, some of them are nursery teachers. They've studied mining engineering, but they are not getting employed.
Wo asante mante mu no nipa no omotete wo ne fa baabi no mu enya kanea na ECG adwumakuo ndi ababetu dwa se wo mo amfidie kese no eye tawatawa beye enwotwe amfidie ne homa hyehye mu ani bota nut no krofo bi akotutu afei enomu asiesie omsiesie wie pekanea no ebegina so ntia daroma munya botre.
Enipa bonifo bi akwakotutu boat and nata ebo eye Electricity Company of Ghana omo wires akese wosoro ye friend pylon ne bi ama emu enwotwe ebu egu asesi ameka sei de ohapa na abre Electricity Company of Ghana na afi eye nkura hodo a saa pylon ebu ntino enyinam kane a omo entimi enye bi angoma so eho na bulk power supply station wo ho echa nkrom eho so eye ECG substation ewo honom asesi akwakoye asema ha adwene ye pa enam so ama asante mantema bimbo kuro mecha regional security council onimonyamfo Simon Osemensa edano no omakopie mo no akwakohwe eniema akoso honom a pylon kasie emu nwotwe ebuagu a adehia a wo etiba bi te se anwan kwanta bekwai antoa kuro manson kwanta jacobu edwoso onwe besiase asotwe ene nkuro eka ho no enkane de omu enye bia ECG engineers eni abre a wo ehwe so omu ebetimi aye eno ena PRO edema ECG adwumakuo in charge of Ashanti sub transmission Owura Collins meno ene nsamtwefo etwetwe enkomo
aha egine eye edwoso na tumani hwe amohu se eye rice farming place a waterlock enye bia ese nipa etafa ha gizo mu yomo fomu nyuma na ejoda no yenya indication bi ewo your control room say fault ewo your land so affect communities bebrebe na insu no so to yentimi anko and petrol and say they usually do na nyame yadom ade akye no ye tim no bi petrol no eno behunu say ahasi no ye towers no about 8 of them were down tutu agu na ye ben ho ebehunu ye no ye hu say onipa bonifo bi atutu boat and nota ebobo base no concrete base na I civil work na this tower ni sisu no omotutu ene na de bi e ba so about 3 meters to the tower and how a bread your supply no because a hanum backbone kesi a supply baby Now, your priority at that time is to make sure say we get greater portion of the people on supply. I don't know go so say by close of day, you beat me, I'm gonna be about supply. But the actual work, for reinstatement of the fallen 8 towers needed. Contractor no buy no assessment, say it will take about 30 days, which is 1 month. Now, the repair cost for a kilometer is about $200,000. And by our estimation, you know say about 6 kilometers is being affected. So that means it's about $1,200,000 is going to be needed. And we need to get the money fast. So Asante Maimu Kania, Ibitimi Ejinaso.
And watch Asante Mantama Swafo, Munyanfo Salmon or Semensa, Eswaka, Niema, SCC, Ewa Honomono, a Niema, and Che Kra.
Yes, Rem. Yenina, Yenfe, say who will be Suban be, say Frank and Yano, a fa palon, Biaho, Ana, a fa divia, your mine, Yenina, dear. Now who is the Subano, Yesubaya, a sa, a fata, Mummy Asunti. Into an morning term. We be a obi who wamokra be wan cafe. To the be to me and kwan ho. No who so be akoto. ECG for car currency ho. Na or train cable. E wo form. Me ahwe na no atwe cable no. No akoton. E bi do na junior who say whole light ni nyina eden. E off. Enti moman fire ni anto form. Ye who sa ne ma bia quickly no. Ye report to ema bambofo no na bambofo no into ho anamon. Already no ECG try say instability in power supply urban be rectified. This guy be between their solve problem. See here the sales can see away.
Obinfo runs for Jumpo Echere Ade wo Maisua Ponkesi mu. Nene wo de atodwa akire mu say Ghana fo ene aman panyifo ni nyine so muka hu say 2 minute kita omanfo no emu edu mu kakra na yapone e de amo omanpanyin eno nti no eba democracy a timamfo no wotumi e chen aban no.
In every kebimami enkebi amembo mu bia no anaso boni beka say in every democratic practice no the power of the people should be greater than the power of the people in power. In every democratic practice, the power of the people should be greater than the people in power. There's a 2 year and what 1 year, 2 year, 1 year. No, as a sense of 2 year, no, as so saying 1 year, you 2 year, no, a crowd. And the amount for 2 year, as so saying, President Anaku to me, or no OD, it's last staff house, a bank, and they said, air coso, air coba, a very assembly, air country, copper, mine, air by Inano, and they said, it appears, say, a month for a casa, our crime be so. Now, so President Kufuado per se, or say, or no 2 million thing. 1 year, a month for 2 million or Modiano, or no person, so 2 million as you MSA LGBT4 and war asem and conim baden as if we know. The representatives of the people clearly have passed a bill. It's the generality of the wishes and aspirations of Ghanaians. Yenina ya no entumi enko benko mu de. Nanso omanfo dodo na kasa ekusi se. Won pesa ne ma no ntino wo omo pese aban every bill no eye mbra na eye dwuma eye Ghana fo na akasa now so wo hwe omanpani Akufo-Addo ne body language ne posture ne nyama bi a oye sumu ase na epie honam eni ne nasefo ni na ese ne omanfo aka no ono mpese ode be ye dwuma enti a bill has been passed. The bill no ye the comma president here not say okase on to me mfa nye dwuma say otro de ntia on to me the amfani juma no the parliament a parliament abobo ho no mache the parliament for say asemwa ono kano enyingira so bia omutumi masal to get majority a ombetumi at disregard president and then they pass.
Na Institute of Local Government Studies omo ACC apejemu ayenisuapon ene mpenifo de atodwase adan ne niema wodo omo eyo no ohamu nchemu aduosia 60% de omo awie se nyame ya aduna somo ye awie beboa amanimdie ne hyehye a efa nkron kitwa ne nkwase mpuntu ho no ye humuye ate ase
giving us a lot of insight into what the monies that we have been approving is being used for. What I want to say now is that we thank the consultants and the contractors for the work done so far. They've given us some insights about the funding challenges that they are going through. And as a committee, it is our responsibility for us to also look at how best we can support the release of funds to ensure that this work is completed on time. Per the schedule that has been given by the consultant, I believe that if the necessary funding is made available, the work can be completed on time for the utilization by the institute.
Going around, I didn't see any sense of security. I didn't see anything that tells me that we're going to have any serious security installation here. And you should look at the profile of people who will be attending the courses here. So we must look at the issue of security. Before I entered, I went around the walls and I saw that you have a very wide area, but there doesn't seem to be any security at all. You can have intrusion from every part of this square, and that can compromise the security of the people who will be here. So I want you to take a look at security. I don't even think there's anything wrong having security around the hostels. Let's see how we can have some CCTV cameras installed. If it is not in the consideration, we must look at it.
I think we have gone from a small training institute sitting in the corner somewhere to potentially becoming the university, a specialized university. And I want us to maintain that focus. We are not going to drift away from our main target or our sector. We will remain a specialized university for local governance. And we are grateful to Parliament for considering our name and also the direction that we want to go.
Na National Communication Authority for Ato Salt FM ewo Asante Achim North Mersinim. Enti ama Asante Achim North adehye ewo enkraha afrensentro fonhye mu. Echire mu somo de na watwe mienu ema ban. Ene National Communication Authority for so monhwe no mumbie Salt FM na anyesa December de to sonson omo betia MPP for pa.
Asante Achim North Salt FM ewo hono mo e di information Emma ye mame no, ye papa no, Emma ye sua ade in terms of culture and everything. And no entertain ye tie music, ye tie news. A national dialogue and the man Asante Achim North. And uti sa closure of Salt FM now on the close here. And uti and my that kind of information that ye here our omani mono ye besuano so no ye ntini enya bi e ba ne say ana omutum enam say enipa bi aye ya ma no political power e se chire ena man the closer of Salt FM no e ba so because Salt FM the CEO of Salt FM no we declare say a person back for independence because of the constituents now. The man for engineer development, it's semi Asante Achim alaki more development no. A man CEO of Salt FM, I declare 2024, 7 December, about no. A person original quantum crow, which is independent, and the man Asante Achim North. And we see a many pabia, NPP political party. Now you ma ebinum 2 minutes. Almost share a trade and I'm ready closing FM no. Now Emomono, almost say Papa na your friend or any Kwame Frimpong, the CEO of Salt Media. On my press conference, na on declare say or no na can say obeba for independent wa nya ma bio ansana sa NPP for no ama ne kwan ama sort FM ayaduma say when declare say on ma independent dia ene sort FM no so omo ma ne kwan na yen so a yen concerned citizen no so yes ya class ya mu say 2024 say udu 2 million ekasa na yes ya 2 million e ko promote 2024 7 December yes ya ba 2 million ama wo short FM and work we are for Asante acha no kura boy any say okweni be ko fo no ba wotie ewiem sa kire yensem ansana wo de perform say nsuloto say awia bebo yetie no pa ansana ya perform dem say de nsuloto etibulu ma di ye ene ye kwa eno say ye ezo akobo yen ewia kwose yen eno ba ya ye dua no so ye nim say ye dua na fa asa say yen tiwem esa kire yensem me no gasa ma fu dua muro ekwa be ne ma so ye dua eti ye saban ne say woma short from ensamra back to him anasa wo hayem papa
ye ni hwe ka kire o man panifo de ka ne say NCA ekwa amofo aso a amoto short FM no sa kwa no amofo aso mabie short FM na so ma mabie short FM a ene Asante achim no ye no mu ni kokomoti abato ade so mabie short FM e de amayen ansana afi mu so ye election ye and yes, I did. Asante achim no there MPP for more months that's what about campaign because the best no emphasis papa ma ye ni abre ene ye kasa no enipa bi ene hihya ase ena akoda ketua sabe wabo bra pese obo Asante achim no na ababu e wo mu nya adwuma ye wabie Salt FM ye nua no makuku dam e wo mu ye adwuma nipa be 60 aye adwuma ho ene wo nyina tifie because of Salt FM amenne ebinum ntimi makọ homa ema ebinum ntimi tuomo ma school fees because of Salt FM aye close ninti ena akofa sa ensem we aba
Achechefo ko bata kese miensa meche nat nagrat ni CCT omo ati achia chem se niema bi no aban eye omo bonyo so aban peso de bema won we enam so ma fair wages central commission penifo e de adesede e makwa miensa so omo mra na ye ntena se na omo nka asem na asomdwe emra enu ti atuatie no mu enyai Owura Benjamin Arthur ene ensentrefo kasa de nsem sei etudwa
enye no kure se aban a delay or negotiation in fact October last year and not a leading negotiation no e de beto ye nim say niama say ani niama say na wo kondo no mo di kan di bi aba but omo ye say entwentwen so na omo withdraw no omo di bi aka ho so omo de kan ho no omo ne first union me ba fair wages since 4th January 2022 ye no oma kotena baby 3 days continuous. They are the first group of people ye de hihye so ye call no na eniema a omo ehwehwe pa na omo so mudin ye dunsia ye wie no na emudu de na kyese ya tenete a no ye nyina ya gi atumu na akoka ekire bi no na ho no na ekire omnum se we de ye ni ho ahoden sisi anti wo man ekwan na ye ntia ye na achi ni enkobisa ahoden foforo na emra ho no kra na ekoduru bebi no ono mbufu ye ma omo eti atua pie ye but ye dwuma ye no uni abodwukire a untumi nye nti ye koso a ne Ministry of Finance edi nkita ho ama omo so ma etumi se say na ba ho oden siti a ebetumi ne omo edi nkita ho nti ye enrada ena ye chro krata de koma sa mpanimfue teacher for mpanimfue ema ye san fa phone kra frefre binum ema omo gitum sa mpa ya wada ebai ye behia na ba ne sei ena enawukuo ye te ya ne sei awia o mate atua de abetudwa sei omo nkokira de bim dey ntia we have delayed the negotiation yen ya fam no ye gidi sei it doesn't show goodwill enye opepa so ye besra om say omo ntwensan because ne omo ka say delay in negotiations anamo omo tunu momu no na di delay no eba because ye mienu na yete akonwa ho na wo sore na wo ti atua se wo kɔ onsa metena ho bio wo so ye nsantena se ni ntwa yemfoni mbomu a ye be da atwa sa mfoni no nti na ya desrede a ye fa mo so e de ama teacher fo nyina ne wo mpanimfo se kurase maka nso menwe onum samra na ye nyina nsi nkonwa na megidi se yetena se ba ko mienu a ba bia ye duro ne de ye betumi de nkitahodie na abawiye.
Na Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industries in Penifo ene omampanyi abedi echire oye MPP amayekuni Frank Kreni yeru bawomie ehyiemu na ehyiemu no enema ahodo mu ehia eso mu etimi yeboa hwema ankrankranwuma no ekoye no omo ede atonanim
ahokyere nanum hɔ no bɛdi ɔma Ghana suntina nam so ama Ghana kɔbɔ IMF fofo pono mu ɛmɔma yisikase yɛnge ne yɛfa ntwitwe ho na so nyina mu no mpinfo de hyehyɛ ahodoɔ taato asa Ghana yɛhwɛ so a wɔgyiri sɛ bɛbɔ ne yisika ho nsɛm na fa no ntoma pa adifira President of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industries ano Ura Clement Osamo akwagina so de ato ɔmampani bɛdi akyire nim sɛ hu bɛhia sɛ aban ne ankronkro adwuma to kɛsɛ no wɔyɛ adwuma bum na ɛbɛboa amɔma ne sika ho nsɛm afa no ntoma pa adifira sika edi ne nyafunyafu nanso yɛ ni bi wɔ baabi no mpinfo nhwɛ na wɔnte so na afin so do a empinfo sumagu nyuma ku ahodo so o maganam no nyina na egu nyuma wo ifiri hɔ mabɛboa ma nyuma ku ahodo wa mono ne abebebi nyuma o mayi mu ene so bɛbɔ ne sika ho nsɛm na fa ntoma pa edifra.
That the government has limited funds out of the taxes that it collects and other grants, and the usage of those funds are limited compared to the kind of development that the government has. We think that the government should not overburden himself with such burden by trying to do everything. The private sector is there for you. As long as you grow with us, we'll work with you. And some of the key contracts that you would have used your limited resources to do, we are ready to take up alongside with you. But the key issue is that, His Excellency, when you come to power, we plead with you that payment for those work that we have done as businesses must be on time.
Enu achino mampanya be de His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mamadu Bawumia editudwa se Ghana Revenue Authority mpinfo adwompo mabo se eni enwumeku ahudu momote wonchen otontaku na waje won de afrim oton sempoa na waje won de afrim no osusu se nya na muntu papa ebebo nti wonhwe na wonhwe ho emfamfiri ho.
So we have had a situation where there's so much dispute between GRA and businesses over what is owed. I am aware of a company that is being charged, something like 50 million Ghana cedis, and they say they are not even worth up to 5 million. Right? There's so much going because of the harassment and the need to make money. So we are going to start with a clean slate in 2025. That is why in 2025, we are going to grant a tax amnesty to all businesses. We are going to start a new system. It's a flat tax system. So we are going to wipe the slate clean for every individual and every business. And Ghana is going to start a new tax system, a flat tax system, as we have in Estonia. And in addition, we are going to do faceless audits. Officials should not come to businesses to do audits. The digital framework, you should have the information and audit facelessly and send whatever your audit findings are. But to prevent harassment, audits of any company cannot be more than once in 5 years unless there's a reason.
Ebaka ene nade ho adwumade a wokokumase asante mantema swami magazine ho ene ye ne pa na no ena ni for samayeko no ba no deni na na kwa me bedi akon ede atodwa chem sese nyame adom na Ghana fo to abadema no obehwe ama swami magazine aye emfiri dwuma bia ebebo adwuma mankrofo anya bia ye de sika so beba e wa asante mantemu. Nana Kwame Bediako and Ekofa Bayo da New Force ano was say December bosumi de toson sun wa fimpini edunu na emu say to abana Ghana photo abama no obeye mampani a ka ho akwa edwadie ene engineering hub e woso ameno wo besesa no kra aye ne national automobile hub eno no ebeboa asom wo man Ghana ene aman hodo e wa bibiman atoye hinemu and Sammy wadi to draw bra oba probo wa santimantem ha na wakosra wo manfo ye wo swame magazine ani kumase kejeti adwa no emu wato aso ekire mu se wade nsacha foforo kra beba ebiebie nyuma ama manfo enya adwuma ye na edwadie nso afa no ntoma po afira se na be ye wo manfo dodo na enya adwuma nye wo man Ghana mu no eso betimi ate wo hyebo se wo behwe se eto ye da spare parts so no wo bete so ama na akofom na aboa ama omadwuma wo mudie no atimi akonkan na edwadifo a wosome magazine nso no wo mwankasa atimi ayo omo kase wo betimi aton
abandie enye mpanisem nanso enye nkrasem eye akukudro asem wa akukudro no wona nyame de chane show na masore gina me na so se oman mu ha no ewom se mpanifo wa ha ewom se nkranto wa ha na ewom se nkokrafo to wa ha na nkrase so metimi ahwe oman ne so a no mo akukudro na mun kan mpanifo ne se omun so mfiri kwa mu ne eba na nya bia no sika na nka no kre enti sade a enka ha showroom enka mo ye cars wa ha enka ha ke bi kre drum mo ye place because aduru na damu tirimu no ka bia ni wiase enya asema eba magazine a yentimi nsa ne yare monso ma chade no na minim se meba kra no ekwaya menam so bayi ekwa no nye magazine no ensesan bia nipa wa hamom enso ensesan but dada ni mu ano ya medama se ne se mokra mu saa manto ankone aha eye modia aha eye mu history enti ni ametime ayaboa mu bia na meba a betime amamumu atene abie no meba na mabeboa mo
Obi ena internet aye didi dwuma die dodo no ewo Ghana se phone so ne meme ya hodo no eho etechima kakret na eden se de beye adwuma enam so ma Ghana fo bi akasa de atodwa chem se free ebra eye internet no etechima no water light ahodeni a aye na wo bre papa eno nti no amomunyuma yo no abafom kakra
STEM education no just as a by trim and it's a where STEM schools na kakra bi and I said almost all the secondary schools no at the cra STEM schools no as I say we be all other schools if that is possible research as I say about spend this kind of research because research no and hwemu no na ma nimdie foforo ba no man we are na obi na ono wire research ana wire hwemu an what this ade we aba ana say enso betuma yebi one way omu yeni party say nia saade ya ekoswe robotic laboratory abi is a good start for our children here because a build o madwene mo adwene very fast we are very creative
robotics lab na de ebie nkura na dwene mu ama omo start dwene because equipment na wo ho no ye de agu ho say wa na oba be hihye ede aye de opeso de ye so de ye car o de ye aeroplane o de ye robot o intakra na ye kire wo wia na wo de unyansa na wadwene ne nema nimdia wanya no wo de hihye nema de si ye ni so pa ne se ebe mankra no abeye critical thinkers ye mpe situation ani pa na ye training ni wia na ne dia ne se okọ no repeat di obi aye da bi e mane de adu mpempenso ya adu so no ye hia akuku damfo a wo di knowledge beba ebe magana akọ nanim emoho
Abwam amma hu se na mesi a programming no amana weki na mfasile de bebrem ni se ebe boa me ama ba bia mekobia se robotics lab wo ho a matumi ayisu na ahye school no animonyam ade ameka kire omo ni se omo manimre na omunsia ye mesia omo ni se usia ebe boa opa te wo so bia de ni wushim no bia taking it serious if you say ebetimi de wako baby and even ebe sa boa my Ghana if you say eba national competition in robotics kra ebetimi akọ competition no ama yensu yedu nkunim say metimi program metimi code no metimi hyehye no okwan bebre nti saa na me nso free
na Orura Isaac Abebreso headmaster Dima Monica Memorial School and a watcher abano Sebastem I know nimdia efa enemu yedi ensakeka enkuntabu abodemu nyansape no a yemfanko school sahudo nim na ebeboa enkura ne papa na NDC amayokoni Frank Krani akasa edi atodwa se yakopon ye adom ne eto aba edima no obehwe ama okada anase moto ne yedi fanipa no yedi mra abatan wanu nso krampo achi no kasa ahodo ni moto ahodo a yebe charge electronic ones ni nyina no de bi ebeba yane Ghana fo akasa ajoma dwenkyere afa ho
to me near kan anka how we see politicize the use of motorbikes yeah many nje ho afesu mo say your former president oka say oba obema ye use anasa ye be manufacture electric motors wa banka me prefer air fuel because electric motor no sure most of the delivery companies some use electric bikes no be na park because our charging system problem and I feel so charging full krana there are some distance out to me call example so charging or greater class now is a call tema and to me found combat internal within at least say be a short distance but yeah no you sumo throughout the whole day to the to me tema in and out be a best 4 times my con some best 2 times I call caso best once. Now, the type of motor nejumano, so many electric bike came to me here. And I'm probably to put 2 80 cities. A better my year, 80 cities. And to say, send a message that got to be Sikasena Mena, but let's take them a year, Juma, me pon in the Kufia, with the basic charge. I did a channel pan, and no can charge me, Blissa, but I can see me in the sim. I'll bring you about 2 hours time where you are there. But the year, Juma only put 2 beer near some.
If I say, what charge your machine now, the year Juma, me a short bit might take the whole day as an low battle. But petrol, the fancy be a day, auto petrol be a bear, 80 cities, 100 cities. With you, remote with my true motor, no crabia, petrol best now, like Unya, Usika back, and I score Unya, by electric there. What charges 50 and a pack with any mirror. Not do when you'll be on Fakrana, do one should I am more cassa.
Fuel consumption, see, I know high. As we drain, that is in him say, and cannot be boa. And at least no, see, I know who says, smoke no so pollute environment, no. Tim say cannot so be boa, say bebum, say be ye jumano. And no, any here, no problem.
Minimum there, because me question, maybe I have a call battery, na go fall. I want to make charge or I so open. To me the way now, but now boy am or the maybe baba there. We are the useful and I.
Chesini ewo Ghana meche Ghanaian filmmakers no ne yomode to aban ankrankra ni enyumeku awodo no wanim se yemra meta omo echi na omo entwesini enton Ghana yie ewo kwan papa so na emwopo ma Ghana nyini din na akwansra dwumedi mfa ne ntuma pamfra
Jumano eso and esansu create a lot of jobs eman krofo sebi ye kase ye wo unemployment for bebre youth omo ye unemployed inti obia bebre super say omo ba ye dwuma mu bi but the question is omo ye dwuma ne kwa how are they going to get money? I mean how are they going to be paid? Inti sebi sika ne ba ye betu ankrofo ka ejuma say ye twasene a wo a me fa okosumi a no ba koto niama e wo krom nipa na obeye aduane ba ko didwa e wo krom makeup artist ba koto niama wo krom inti sika no etene ko esanso ma oman no etumpon inti ye besre bankers, insurance company bi omo hwe yem bia no ye hia sponsorships because who movie movie de ekọ echi na movie so da ho a empro ensay sini na ye twa no na ma yetumi ka Ghana ho nsem e kire amama nyina na ma Ghana etumpon aye kese
o pese ya dia me fair ss kakao and also me patcho say investors or ho say omo ni ha o want me amban na investors or ho omo share mo na yem pia yem films na ya o share senior na so TV o share Netflix and no Ghanaian film I say yes me so me fi Ghana.
What people don't realize is say obi esidan me ma ye film nkrofo no mbehu film no edoso nso omo mbehu dan no and now mbehu film no so no mbehu say Ghana to say what you say ombeti enyum ombehu ntare a ye ombehu ye restaurants ombehu aduane edi ombehu say Ghana ye hospitable nkrofo be person beba omoba and mama no oton mo won kwan chen ne ma no obeto ne mo nti it film has a lot of legs nti I guess we just have to continue to educate me hope say nkofo betiase na obia tumi aboa bi
we should to film locations how becomes a tourist attraction for foreigners, for other people, because hey, they should to film Cape Coast Castle or be on New Cape Coast Castle. They say, say bibi say Ghana there say me nkwohwe but I say enti film ni there but yam was say e be here more investment so that we can do bigger productions, bigger budget productions. Ebe kwa ban signing now.
To say one omo sika no including banks ne equity owners ne ade wo monte industry na se enti na ye say ye explaining industry ne ma won enti na so ye explaining ye to me say amanfo aye surprise wow animation gaming films are ekwechi enti me feel say fiti ha kono na ye better aye more of this fiti ha kono conversation between filmmakers and one omo sika no investors no ebeye tietia na more money atumi akọ industry mu na yensu Ghana for ye hu Ghanaian film aye ni age.
It would be imprudent to think say Ghana government can do it all. It's in NFA the executive director Julieta Asante ebishia yen say opese oshia investors across the world. You can ninety across the world and say na dey the internet so until all those here kasa haka kray we are see baby we are huyen say one may one fact what Ghana has in terms of film one may investment so I think that's in the right direction say e be and some as abang say abang going to and around the world in film is private sector driven because capitalists and ama film and the arts in general are buying there we created an enabling environment studios nisi cinemas nisi theaters no na and on the bank side creating the marketing opportunities but adwana nkasa they are private sector driven.
Sheikh Osman JB Banda wano ena oko Sprinters Flower Porter waye Mox nomu imam honomo ene waba eye despite media abaye adoye ede amati MW Foundation say yen konkoche emfa ema wona ye bie akosumbu dam no mu ekaye
afibia no tambia bibia sori a etimi donation ena fraud kakra na sori ye no e wo Volta region no ya bobo niema no na yesi de ba ne de akọ support wo mu inshallah afibia sa ne ye no tambia so sa ne ye no ene se okay sa de a ye de we kakra we eba na de akọ support wo mu da de wo mu na efe kakra empanyimfo nta de na ena kiso e de aba se wo mu onima ne efia no motimi e de asi ena ensuo so de otwedi ampanyankopon se wajalna min alma'i kullu shay'in hay wase abodi bia benyankwano na efiri nsuo ntina maide yama nsuo na adoso ewo enima no mu no
se bibito unua nu a oso koyima no ntino yati na so antima yanda na kachire by Mox committee so keka no kakra nsa kakra nyene yempa support mo yenu Volta region mo nsuo hawo mo nti no adoe kakra so ya keka ya no ya na dia ma mo nti no mo nhyade inshallah
yentimi ntena okwa nti yeso yeka kire omo ambe ya sori nyina so bia mboa na yeso en show support nti we so ye supporter ebetima ahwa ahye yennuanum anabusuafo a omo go vote hono no nti ebekoso aye support ebrebia
ye jawe se so ahome abaye ba kasebo no ensi e bongo difara odi agudi sports e ba beto asenra Ghana mabawa no omo hye Nigeria fo edepa ye basisia